Well, so for our first match here, we got Soniti and Garanex. I'm not super familiar with Soniti, but I know I've actually played Garanex before. Pretty solid Hazama player. So we'll see how this first match goes. From what I heard, this matchup of Rachel Hazama is like, neither player really likes it too much. But I imagine you can see with the way Rachel works, she has those lightning rods she can set down, and when she sets off the lightning, it creates a vertical lightning pill that covers the entire vertical space there. And so as you can imagine, a character like Hazama is pretty annoying. How many characters like playing against Hazama? You know, that's fair. This is Blazblue Centralfiction. Every character's annoying except for my own. It's a very silly match, but it's definitely a silly match to say the least. Not even Hazama likes the Hazama version. Damn, I would not describe Garanex as solid, but he's quite good. Well, let's see. Right now, Soniti is winning. Gets the kill on George, but still not able to find the way in. Wow, okay, the 2A barely gets in. Able to very easily jump out. Then the 2C coming down the middle pressure. Oh, no. Okay, Soniti does not finish the combo, but does get the happy little reset there. Would have ended. I didn't have 6 organic chem assignments to on the Friday. I'm so sorry. As someone that is not a chem major and had to do chem in first year, that shit was not the most fun to say the least. Trying to find Garanex, trying to find some way through here. But it's definitely looking difficult. Soniti taking the time to get in. You'll see Rachel's a character that it's kind of... I don't really want to, like, use an archetype to describe Rachel, because she kind of does everything. You can see, like, Soniti's been kind of playing the zoning game a lot here, but once she gets in, she literally has, like, a 50-50 mix-up game. With her wind, you can see, yeah, right there, the instant overhead, the rising JA, the wind bringing her right back to the ground to get a full combo off of that. And, oh, 6B, stopping the 6A attempt. Full combo for Soniti. Not looking good for Garanex. Almost a full stick of butter to work with. Okay, 100 meter. This is definitely doable. One solid combo after this is pretty much even. Soniti does have the burst. Doesn't tech. Just the wake up throw. Tries to RC just in case of the burst. No, doesn't get the 5B, but gets the IADJA after. A little bit of spaghetti coming out from Garanex, but does take the round in the end. Not going down a game just yet. Gets in with the JCs. I've been added on Discord. Someone not... Okay, someone else needs to be DQ. I will note down their name that they are DQ. I also, before we continue, I also got a thing waiting, or baby trolls for claiming that match our Reno code. Always appreciate it. Setting up the bat. The lightning is big plus frames, so you gotta be careful there. It is just Rachel's turn, and D3 also coming in, claiming that code. Thank you so much. Backdash caught, getting in, but still able to escape. Garanex just one hit, big counter with the chain, but doesn't get the kill. Oh, it does actually, that's probably burst bait now that I think about it. Okay, can't really do anything about the Tempest. I don't know if Hazama can do anything about Tempest. Maybe Jacko and... Oh, no, Garfield, you had Burst! Garanex gonna take game number 1 off of that. Just immediately get in. Also, 30, thanks so much for claiming... Oh, speaking of claiming codes, hang on, in between games, I gotta think probably Lurkin, Lushi, Orinashi, High School Fuzz, This Game Sucks, Patriot, Amigo also doing multiple sponsor quests as well. Stardust, Extreme Sonic, Serious Bacon, MechWarrior, THK, not Soniti, and Wannabe Cinnamon, for all claiming those codes. Just because you claimed a poor bracket star doesn't mean I am not gonna thank you. Hello, welcome, Zydex. Alright, those are our first set of the night. Garanex is looking pretty good right now. And with the 5B, the 5B is a pretty tough pressure tool to deal with sometimes. Very strong up close it is, +2 on block, I believe. And Hazama can microdash it, so as long as you have that input down, as long as you're not getting 3D, and also Zydex, thank you so much for claiming that match arena code. Gets in, but no, George holding it down for Soniti. Gonna get a full combo off of this. Now you're in the corner against Rachel. Dealing with 50-50 game, caught blocking high. That's the thing, when you have a character that has an instant overhead, sometimes you are just gonna try and preemptively block high, but you open yourself up to the simple low. That's 2C coming out. Doesn't get the counter hit off that. 2C is a very funny, I don't really want to call it a reversal tool from Rachel, but it is, I believe, it's like frame 4 or 5 guard point. So you can, if you do suspect there's going to be a little bit of a gap, you absolutely can use it to get out of pressure. But is a dangerous tool. Oh no! Soniti, thinking they got wind, does not. Drops the combo. 2C may as well be her DP to get, without being an actual DP. I mean, it is absolutely usable as a reversal, like, under pressure. Just because it's not frame 1 definitely does not mean you cannot try and use it as a reversal tool. Oh, and Khalil Wayne, thank you so much for using that Natural Reno code as well. Gets in with the J2C. A Lightning. Gonna get, no, doesn't get a pickup. But in the corner, gonna use the Lightning, big plus frames again. OD from Garanex, baits out the 2C, going around, oh no! 2A star wasn't gonna do a lot anyways. Garanex dropping 2 combos here. This is looking pretty rough. Tries to throw out the super just in case maybe a Lobelia is getting sent out. But the rising JB from Soniti, that's not gonna end it either! Oh no, but George with the lockdown? That was, I don't know what that was supposed to be, sending out the coffin. Pressure, the 2A to frame trap, and Soniti gonna even it up 1-1 now. Okay, I'm the only one that thinks the super looks like a command grab rather than a hit. I mean, it definitely, like, I can see it. It definitely looks like a little bit like it's supposed to kind of like scoop you up there. Though, of course, not to be confused with Hazama's actual command grab super. The racial dom, I mean, what? Let's see. So he might have a download. Just opens up Garanex with a 4C. Despite having an instant overhead, Rachel also does have that, like, kind of borderline reactable overhead with 4C. In the wind to just get right out of there. But Garanex, I mean, that's the thing. Rachel can zoom out with wind pretty easily. But Hazama also does have the chains, which gives him very, very strong mobility. Gelatinous, thank you so much for claiming that match or Reno code. Holding the stance, and the big stance anti-air doesn't get the snake after. But bring in Soniti right back down. The stance going right through the EA. There is, I believe, body invuln during that, so you gotta be careful. And Garanex going on to set point. See if he's able to close it out. Stance to start us off. Holding the stance down, so he's just holding back to block. Typically against stance, you want to fuzzy block out. Like, maybe not with the stance Oki, but a lot of the time you can't really react to the overhead, but you can just jump out of it. Jumping typically a strong defensive option in Blazblue. Excellent use of the lightning run, getting the side swap, gonna send it George in. Wind barely not enough to send George in. With the hit on Rachel is gonna go away. George is that little frog that goes across the ground, who is actually affected by the wind, but will slowly crawl towards the opponent, and when he gets close, will let off a very long-lasting hitbox. No air throw reset. Soniti ready with the tech, but immediately getting back in with the chain. Just going for the anti? Interesting. J2C to get in with the wind. No, drops the micro dash 5C. Unfortunate for Soniti, caught by the lightning on the approach once again. Yeah, Garanex is afraid of that lightning. But no wind, but full meter for Soniti. But now you're in the corner, caught by the stance, but tried to RC to bait out the burst. There's the air throw, and that is going to be the set. Garanex will take it 2-1. Heading in the round 2 now. We got Oragard and Ryuka-san coming out here. Both of these players have done very, very well in SnowField in the past. He's got a nice... Is this supposed to be a character? I don't know if this is supposed to be a character, but the color looks very nice nonetheless. We'll see Hakumen. You can immediately see at the bottom of it, JD, catch anti-air bait, root some classic. Like you'll see at the bottom left, Hakumen has the special meter in the bottom left corner, where basically all the meter stuff Hakumen normally wants to do costs between 1 to 4 of those stars. So you pop in the OD, is this enough? Sending out the shockwave, and no, it's definitely not. No, drops the EA! Giving Orgard a chance. And the rising JD. Ryu's kind of a big fan of JD. It's right there as well. Catching any attempt at trying to hit Ryuksum in the air. Just JD. But you'll see the way Hakumen works is basically this character is like always spending and generating meter. Much more than your average character. And the character usually will do like, has some of the highest like potential, or the highest frequency for like some of those big Twitter clip combos. Where you see like massive damage coming in. Let's see, yeah, again, you always have to use meter to get those, like, air, or the air combo enders. Not say Ryuksum just taking a very, very strong game number 1. Hakumen hits pretty hard, he's no bang, though bang is also up there for big damage. MetalWolfx, you finally showed up. I mean, if you're still down to play, I think you still have, like, you could probably still play in losers. But if you are, probably start that soon. And by soon, I mean, like, now. Orgard using the OD. Also, sticking it out with Jin. I do know Orgard is someone who has, like, a lot of different characters. At least, like, 3 characters he's, like, pretty proficient with. But sticking it out with Jin, so far it's going okay. Yeah, you can still play. Just go play now because it's losers round 1. And gotta make sure the tournament is still going along. I'm sorry, Lucy. Got here just in time. The wake up TK Tsubaki immediately pop that OD. This is going to kill. There were Yanagi Ender. Another round for Ryuksum on the verge of a 2-0 right here. See what Aura is able to do. So hanging back, I don't think that was an intentional counter assault or crush trigger. Big matching the 2C. Hakumen players say it's even a bad annual, which they're probably not wrong. But damn, using it as a mash button. Reset with the air throw. Should get some nice damage. Ooh, I think that was supposed to be a reset. But not intentional. A lot of Jin stuff does like force you to stand. DPing right through after the Yanagi. Reset with the throw after. That's the tricky thing with Jin when that freeze puts you in like a standing state. DP RC. Run up to throw. I do not know what these like these are crush triggers, right? Unless it's just some charge, or unless that's 6C. And I'm just being stupid. But or okay, that's 6C. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. I didn't actually learn Hakumen moves. Try to chop. Throw it out the chop. This is my space. You cannot escape the corner. There's just the quick 5A. Jin has a lot of potential for different combos. But off of some of those weaker starters, typically don't get too much. I'm gonna spend the cash. See, is this enough? Orgard holding on. Burst at the very last second. Probably didn't think that was gonna kill, but went a little bit too close there. 3C right into the snowflake. That was, oh no, that was probably drop DP. Oh my god, the funky cross-ups. The 6A. Use the meter, unfortunately, on the counter hit. Another 3C just right into the DP. Big counter hit, JC. Is this enough? Satan! Enhanced DP barely securing the kill. 2 very, very clean rounds from Orgard to close out game number 2. Barely hanging on here in winner's bracket.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
We'll see how game number 3 goes now. Just both of them hanging back. Knows the potential damage both of their characters can do. The roll catch caught by the big chop. I mean, it's 3 stars to use. Very costly, but pretty strong overhead and leads to very high damage. 5A anti-air. The JCs aren't enough. The Agito whip. but Hakumen can still act after that. That's going to be another round where Ryukusen going back on to set point. We'll see if Orgard's able to close it out again. No OD confirmed it there. We're trying to poke out with 2D. A little bit too far away. Fortunate DP, big whiff. The combo kill in game 1? I'm sorry, I don't remember. 4C. 4C doesn't look into too much on counter hit, at least not with a lot of stars. Not the best punish you could get. Tries to reset, okay. Bungie looping around. Oh no! The throw whiff. Big OD combo for Ryukusen. Not gonna kill, but this is a lot of damage coming out here. Ruby gonna allow the escape. Burst once again at the very last second. Once again, the Agito still able to act after. Orgard not getting the anti-air, and Ryukusen is gonna take the set 2-1. Got Remains and ShoWicha coming out here. Both have repped 9 and Ragna pretty strongly in the past. You'll see 9, as opposed to the light, medium, heavy that pretty much every character in this game abides by. 9 instead has water, wind, and fire buttons. And her drive mechanic is actually a combined spell of the last 3 elements that connected with the opponent. So there actually is a unique drive spell for literally every combination between wind, water, and fire, like up to 3. So a lot of potential for what she can do. The big one you'll typically see is Fire, Fire, Water, which is the rock, that move right there. It is used mid-combos, but most importantly, it is a very strong overhead and mix-up tool. Ragna, the pro tag of this game, has very strong neutral buttons, but one of the issues in this matchup is, like, one of the big strengths of Ragna is just how good his neutral is. Just has like very strong buttons to contest the opponent, especially at that mid-range and neutral. But that's the thing, that's like what 9 is also doing. And especially when 9's buttons are extremely disjointed. To the point where like a lot of pokes do not really have disjoints, so... Or sorry, no, her buttons are completely disjointed. I'm forgetting the definition of that word. But ShoWicha not gonna let that stop him at all as he takes round number 1. Never play safe at 1 point. I don't think this matchup is like I don't think it's impossible. I don't really like. I'm not a Ragna player. I'm not a 9 player, so I would not really want to speak for either side. But I mean, for ShoWicha showing up right now, this is absolutely doable. You also got to be careful with the way 9 works. Is excellent OD right through the 60. What was Ragna say? Even? Okay. I definitely thought this was on the worse end for Ragna. Going with the RC, keeping the combo going. Is this enough? It's looking a little bit too prorated. Able to tech out. Doesn't really have much health. ODing right through the 5C. The OD getting the big extension off the Nightmare Edge into the Super Raptor. Gonna get a lot of health back after this. Trying to meaty after. Counter assault away. Go back to neutral where 9 does so strong. Jay just walling ShoWicha out. Struggling to get in. The 5 barely bursting at the last second. Navy pressure not working out. Jay once again not enough. ODing right through, and excellent! The 2A barely reaching. As ShoWicha closes out game number 1. For wrong place, it's not as bad as it seems. Yeah, I mean, I guess regardless, it's like, it's absolutely doable. It doesn't seem nearly as bad as some like the really lopsided matchups that exist in this game. If it is bad at all. Excellent use. Oh, the Gauntlet Hades. Big corner carry here. ShoWicha taking him basically corner to corner. Another thing with Ragna is tied for lowest health in the game, but a lot of Ragna's moves do restore a little bit of health. So it means if you are getting these hits here and there, you are kind of evening out the fact that you have very low health, but if your opponent is able to get just a couple clean hits back to back, you die very fast. Yeah, only the drives and it's like the one super. Restore it back. Gauntlet Hades RC just burst or counter assault away, not dealing with that at all. Gauntlet Hades is a pretty strong mix-up tool if you do have the RC to make him guess between the air dash or just immediately going low. Blocking the rock. I don't think Remains has hit a single rock. There's the Gauntlet Hades RC working out. Gets the pickup after. ShoWicha going on a set point now. That's the thing with Gauntlet Hades. Most people can typically block the first hit of Gauntlet Hades, but the typical thing you're supposed to do there is block or crouch, like do a crouching button after. But then you just get blown up by RC air dash and another DP baited ShoWicha to show that off in game number 1. Doing a very good job. 9 DP is -4 on block. So you typically do want to make it whiff, you're going to get a solid punish. 60, big plus frames. Trying to mash away. I'm blocking 0 Gauntlet Hades. I'm definitely the same. It's definitely one of those like kind of borderline overheads where I feel like you typically have to see it a decent amount first. I certainly don't think it's like some people consistently do it, but I wouldn't say it's like free. And then in RC, it's like, they represent the people with no reactions. You know, 9 DP is -4, so you have to like IB and then hit a 7-frame button, or just make it whip. The other side of it is, it's very slow and it costs a spell. But no, look, that's that does not matter at all right now. ShoWicha, the big staircase, Nightmare Edge right at the end. Very cleanly gonna take the set 2-0. Getting in to winners. Orders, this is to get in to top 8. Going immediately showing off the instant overhead S has. I don't know how much it affects like the fact that it's against Tager's to big body character, but that rising JC from S. If you do manage to block it, you get a punish. But it is a very, very strong. But immediately showing off that backdash command grab. We saw, I mentioned Bullet earlier as the like kind of the mobile grappler of this game. Tager's the grappler of this game. You'll see it does not have the very strong movement options that you'll see most other characters have access to. But does have some very, very strong damage once he manages to get a hit. Super RC spends 100 bar for that mix. But does manage to escape the corner against full resource S. Caught by the 6A though. Doesn't get, oh no, the wedge. Caught, just OD right through there. That's gonna be Jahvahn taking the round. But obviously probably not nearly as comfortable as they might have liked. Let's see, tries to quick-wise command grab there. But Jahvahn just gonna keep the momentum rolling. Trying to backdash through. Tager backdash does actually have, I believe it's quite a bit. It's a lot longer, but also does have, I believe, a lot more invuln than your average backdash in this game. The DP going right through. Big counter hits coming out. Jahvahn on the verge of perfect. Let's see, has the crest setup and gets down with the JB. Big Spark Bolt combo, there's quite a bit of damage. Gotta be careful, it's Tager. No, oh my god, the Maiden takes him to that DP. Sends Jahvahn all the way across the screen. Another big combo from Mech. Has to be careful. Oh no, that is a punish right there. You're trying to use these wedges here. Wedge is like it's like frame 5 or 6 invuln and pulls the opponent in. Not at all mattering right now. Jahvahn just playing so clean. I think Mech's I assume is probably thinking, no, gonna stick it out with Tager. Which, I mean, it was work. I don't think that was going horrible or anything, so. Certainly respect it. We'll see how it goes, though. So we're not looking great so far. Gets in with a JB, the God button for S. Big one combo in the corner. Drop the JC though. The trade, you're gonna give Mech a chance. Now once again, find yourself blocking against S, frame trapped by the 2B. Gonna burst away. How's the Spark Bolt on deck? Let's see. Anti-air Spark Bolt caught. Trying to charge again, but Jahvahn able to get in, catch him in time. Not getting too much. Still getting pretty solid damage. At 720 right through. I think that was Crush Trigger? Whatever it is, taking a fat load, like so much damage there. Just got 4.5k for 50 meter and a command grab. But not gonna matter. Jahvahn once again. On the verge of taking like 4 rounds in a row here. See what Mech can do. This is still Tager we're talking about. Gonna use the fireball pressure. Catches the backdash. Mech in the corner. Unfortunately, Mech is not on stream. I've catching. There we go. Okay. Just grab Jahvahn out of the air. Wedge working out that time. Not frame 1 involved, but as long as you like get through with those first few frames, just get into the involve. Get big reward here, and another wedge coming out. This is it. This is just death. As long as Mech. Oh, that I feel like that was supposed to be a kill. Like with Meter, the 2B catching the magnetism in. Magnet Wheel RC tries to throw, but the ODEA gonna work out for Jahvahn. Last hit situation. Blocks the instant overhead, but the RC still allowing Jahvahn to act. And that DP catching whatever Mech went for there. It's gonna give the 2-0 for Jahvahn. We got Moblin and Adroth for the other side of winner's quarters. Trying to get into top 8 here. All them very big body, high damage characters. Also got above average health on each side. We saw Hakumen earlier, but this is the first time we're seeing Susanoo on stream tonight. You'll see at the bottom right, that is all of Susanoo's special moves. And they actually all start, all of them except for the first one, start off locked away. And for every move that connects against the opponent for Susanoo, it moves the cursor 1 space along. And then whenever a drive move connects, it'll unlock or level up whatever move the cursor is on at that time. So the way you're routing your pressure and your combos typically does revolve around, especially at the start, what kind of moves you're trying to get. The big one you'll typically see is, okay, Adroth does not unlock it, but okay, now has it, is Grand Viper. Where you see, yeah, that move right there where he slides across the ground just adds a lot of damage and corner carry to combos. And Adroth is certainly someone that tries to optimize these Susanoo combos quite a bit. I'll definitely post the occasional Twitter clip of a nasty Susanoo combo. He's off to a very nice start in this set here. Yeah, just a casual 6.7k. Was it was level 2 wheel starter? Just react to wheel. Getting with the JB. Susan also does have startup on his run. Once he starts running, he's very fast and also has some very, very strong buttons. Fuzzy jumps the 6D. Unlocks Spark Hands. Spark Hands is a interesting option. Not one you see too much, but actually adds a lot of damage to that super. The super we saw Adroth end last round with adds more damage for... It basically goes through all the seals. Which still just Adroth like most. Actually, yeah, that's the thing. Every Susan tries... I feel it goes for like a different seal at first. Well, let's see. I'm not getting a good read for which one Adroth likes. And no, matters to actually RC against Yuki Kaze. Rare footage. Yuki Kaze, a 4-star parry super. that is fully unblockable across the ground. And typically a lot of characters, you have to like just super jump out of it. Oh, is it because it's a project? Yeah, because Susan DP's technically a projectile. Okay, that is funny. Command dash, throw. 17 seconds on the clock, neither player has OD. So can't stall it out with punish on the chop. That is gonna be the game for Adroth. Every rare moment where DP being a projectile is good. You're gonna secure him game number 1. We still have upwards of 2 more games. Let's see, winner of this is fighting ShoWicha in top 8. Certainly not gonna be easy, but trying to get as far. And again, the winner of this bracket is securing that last spot in SnowField series. So I'm sure all of them are fiending for that. Big staircase, but Blueberry gonna drop out. Unlock Sand Kick first. Trying to run, but the roll through, allow Moblin just go back to mid-screen. And stalling out with Hakumen isn't the worst thing, because you are just always passively gaining that meter. Just incoming 6C. Lots of damage coming out here. It's just so much damage coming out. Basically every hit Susan does, you can typically expect to see her over 3k. Tomato, thank you so much for claiming that match. Reno code. Only got, I think, like 20 codes left. And another super to close out a round for Adroth. Now going to be on set point. See what Moblin can do. Certainly having a little bit of trouble against Adroth here. I'm doing a little bit of high blocking against Hakumen, or against Susan. Blocking 6B, not I being 6B though. Susan can definitely take advantage of that if they know you're not ready to IB. Rolling right out of there. Just for the 3C after. Big JB counter hit. Lots of time to combo. Agito for the hard knockdown. Just a little bit of stagger. Frame trap with the low. Drops the 6A though. Gets the rare 6B counter hit. So this actually does lead to a full combo. Now in the corner, the Agito drops the Moblin getting multiple chances here, but unfortunately they are slipping away. 5A counter hit. Sword at the end, that's gonna get bursted. Full resources, rare footage, the 2C clashing. OD coming out from Adroth. Literally full resources right now. We're gonna see the rare super to unlock all the, get the throw. Moblin, are you able to kill here? Only has a 1 more star. I don't think this is not enough. So has to be careful. I'm obviously scared like 100 meter. Has DP. Doesn't kill. DPRC. Not enough. The IADJB to get in right after. Not allowing Moblin to take even a single round. Adroth gonna take the set 2-0. But starting us off in top 8 here, we got BananaKen and Jahvahn. BananaKen, one of the strongest Kokonoes in the business. This character has all sorts of gadgets and tools at her disposal. And you'll see she can kind of do a lot of, like, very tricky character to fight. Lots of different setups you can do to mix people up, and I'm sure BananaKen will show those off. One of her, like, staple tools is her gravitons, which can push or, like, pull the opponent away. Opening them up to a lot of different potential crosses. Use the RC to just extend this combo. Wants to secure the corner here. JD with the crest set up. With the, a lot of S's drive moves do set the crest down, which are a delayed hitbox. Big combo coming out here using the OD. Wait, oh no! I'm sure that was a golden Tiger attempt. But unfortunately drops the combo. Using, okay, fidget spinner, and the Super Ball is somewhere. Oh, tried to set it down. Drop it right on top of Jahvahn. Manages to escape. Tries to bait the burst. Jahvahn not biting. And the 6B right after that. Jahvahn taking first blood. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh shit, TNT coming in with a sub as we're starting off top 8 here. Thank you so much. What a month. Some allegations, maybe some epic gaming occurring right here on Twitch.tv. There's absolutely some epic gaming going on right now. Oh man, thank you so much for the 10 months. Absolutely, I cannot thank you enough for all the support. They very much appreciate coming out here. And of course enjoy your emotes as well, man. And BananaKen returning with a perfect. Not gonna let that first lost round to get to him. Big OD combo. Not like a bunch of drop. Able to get in after. Send the fire. What is this? Oh, I do not think I've seen that before. Using the fireball mid combo like that. And no cross up teleport. She does have that teleport. And there's BananaKen loves going for that one. Where he IEDs over you and then uses the graviton to make you cross back. Super Ball getting set up here. Gonna force Jahvahn to block here. The Super actually allowing the escape and no punish from BananaKen. The mash right out of the corner. JB going okay. J2B's after. Enough to kill. Blocks the instant overhead, but even with the crest, it is still Jahvahn's turn. On the verge, still has to deal with the OD from BananaKen. Trying to blue bait through this. OD right through the Gawain. Immediate Super Ball. So much damage coming out. This is just enough to kill right here with the EA. Doesn't want to give Jahvahn any chance to burst. Here we go. That's enough, right? Okay. I was for a second. I was wondering, is that enough? It is.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Hang on, I have been added on this. Okay, BananaKen, pretty big life deficit starting off in game 2. He's waiting it out. The fidget spinner is really tough to deal with. It's plus on block, so typically you don't really want to just block it. But on the other hand, it's very tough to anti-air because with the way gravitons work, she like once fidget spinner's out, she's just like zooming right in on you. So you can try to anti-air with any head invul move, but it is not something you're just gonna like react to anti-air against. They're unblockable. No, 5-8 anti-air reset with the air throw. Happy little resets coming out from BananaKen. On set point now. One more to be guaranteed. Winners finals. Top 3 guaranteed there. Stay, we're coming up from Jahvahn, though. I'm sure Jahvahn's not going to make that victory easy. Fortunate Bluebee. Now you're taking a full combo from Kokonoe. Let's see. The delayed overhead with J2C still blocked. Excellent defense from Jahvahn. Just trying to wait it out, find some kind of opening. There it is, the JB. JB a god bun from S. Trying to bait out the OD and Max. Oh my god, there's 6B. Kind of like another god bun from S. Just like, it's such an amazing anti-air with not a lot of recovery either. Was that 2C? Okay, I wasn't sure if that maybe it was 2C. No, 6A is the kick overhead. 6B is the one where she like moves a little bit forward and swings her sword up. 2C, oh wait, this is Golden Tay. This is definitely dead right here. BananaKen definitely gonna churn the butter, spin the stick. Once she's got 100 meter in OD, she can throw that out, and basically, it's gonna kill almost every time. It's gonna secure a 2-0 for BananaKen. Other side of winners, Sammy's here. ShoWicha and Adroth fighting. Winner gets to go fight BananaKen in winners finals. The double overhead getting in. Adroth immediately off to a nice start. The IB's coming out from ShoWicha. Doesn't block the 6C, but no confirm. There's the confirm. Bloodsight, that's plus on block. And I'll ShoWicha keep his turn. Going up the 2A stagger. 2A very strong button. Gauntlet Hades just catching Adroth. With the RC. Gonna get a solid combo off. That's like a 3.6k. Went like half screen into the corner. Big 6D fatal. Ragna's drive fatals actually don't deal that much. Oh, not as much as you expect for like a fatal counter. 2A trying to still mash it after, but the 5E going right through. I think this is just it. I was talking about earlier, Ragna's health is like pretty low. There we go. Come on right after the wheel, right into the super. Remember that Adroth still had like another 50 bar to use here.
Rebel 2. Action.
So yeah, that's the thing. When like, again, you get some of that health back, but you gotta be really careful because you could sometimes just take a big hit like that and lose the round. Starting out the 5A after. Oh yeah, Overdrive also does give like Susan like all seals. That is what Susan's OD does. So gives very, very strong combo potential. Again, any seal, doesn't matter if you have it locked or not. All seals are on deck. So the already high damage Susan would normally do is even higher. Didn't even have to spend bar there. Adroth taking game number 1.
今この時をもって滅びは完成へと至った。
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Let's see what ShoWicha's able to do. That's the thing, like some of those rounds, like okay, Susan getting in, taking the round from there, but can also go the other way with Ragna. But you really gotta make sure Susan's not getting these seals, and even getting DP is gonna make just like doing pressure pretty scary. That's just the 5A on stand right after. Should be it. The wheel's barely gonna kill at the end.
Rebel 2. Action.
See if it gets in with the JA. 6B overhead. Another 6B. Hey, it works once. Might as well go for it again. 5C OTG. Nightmare Edge Ender. Getting some solid damage. 5D, that's big plus frames. God, I don't know what I was supposed to. 6 probably miss input. Solid damage. Trying to back away, but Adroth ready to just jump out of the corner. DP barely capturing Adroth. A lot of seals unlocked though. They confirm with the JD. And this should be it. Ragna does not have great meter burn, but like this is still pretty good.
Rebel 3. Action.
Fatal immediately bursting out. Still set point for Adroth, so you gotta be pretty careful. Spark hand, not the best one. No shit, Spark coming in with the prime sub. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support out here. Yeah, enjoy your ad for you, enjoy your emotes. Yeah, I can't say no about that. Very, very much appreciate the support. Thank you again so much. By the counter hit. See if there's the start. Big RC to go corner to corner. Bobby catching the backdash. ShoWicha being a little bit too afraid of these DPs. Man, just to get out. No, doesn't get punished, but the wheel after is going to do it. Adroth will move on 2-0. Hang on. We got MetalWolfx and louiealucard here for loser side of top 8. So it's actually the first time we're seeing Mai up here today. Mai is, it's kind of funny. Usually I try and describe what the character is like. Mai is a very straightforward character. We were talking about her a little bit earlier. But she's just overall like very strong buttons, very strong pressure. Can convert and damage pretty easily. See the conversions going all the way to the corner here. And let's see, big combo in the corner. Look, there's some big damage coming out. Hang on, give me a second.
Rebel 2. Action.
Okay, so we're all just trying to take some control in neutral. That's a tricky thing. Like, I feel like in neutral, like, Mai does have some tools to deal with the Lobelias pretty well, like, especially, like, Spear Toss Redirect. And moves like 5C can kill George pretty easily, but once Rachel does get set up, it is pretty tough. Mai definitely got some pretty good tools. I will say that much. Hang on. Hang on. Last one was paid out. Y'all got extra time to get that download on what these players are doing. So you got the advantage gambling, but I guess it evens itself out. Okay, gets the bull bash. Louie not ready. You gotta be careful. Whenever you see it, my notation's weird. It's called XC, but it's like the big poke. It can literally only go into mids and highs. So unless you are expecting the big brain RC low. Okay, keep it simple with the OD combos. Throw out the super. That is going to be game 1, the MetalWolfx. Let's see what Louie able to do out here. I don't know how much my experience Louie has. I know Louie and I are actually from the the same local. But I think we've only fought like once. So I know if Louie got my experience, it is from elsewhere. JC, catching out of the air. Just keep it simple with the staircase right into the corner. Stands low that time. They jumping right over. Catches something from Louie. Maybe just barely not in time anti-air. Let's see. I'm a super to finish it off. MetalWolfx looking very strong right now. Let's see how far he can take it. Like, just needs one more round. Knocking Louie out of here. But this is still Rachel we're talking about. Because we haven't really seen Louie get to play the Rachel game. Because I think once Rachel gets to start playing the Rachel game, that is where this matchup just becomes so much better for her. Should drop the combo though. Just throwing out the labellas. It does create some pretty nice space and stopping any kind of like Himayuri approach. But the spear toss gonna let MetalWolfx get in. Big plus frames on flip overhead. Counter assault out. Block spear that time. And Axel used like 3 Lobelias hit, but the dive to get in now. Just keeping up the pressure in the corner. Doesn't get the full combo. Empty jump low. She gets a little bit of damage. Pops the OD. Is this... No! Doesn't get the dive! Trying to do the unblockable spear. Doesn't kill. Barely whiffs the throw. Blue just needs anything here. The 5E catches out of the air. And it is enough to kill. Let's see if Louie's able to take us to a game number 3. Okay. Getting in here, not a lot of life to make. Alright, doesn't have a lot of life left. So, like, any clean hit for MetalWolfx, Spirit goes right into the Himiyuri. Big counter hit. Unfortunate! Tried to hit something in between. Might have been a miss input, but whatever it is, MetalWolfx is gonna get the win 2-0. Got back down to losers top, and we got Oragard and Molotov. I was saying Oragard, going with the new. We saw Oragard earlier with Jin. But new, I know, is a character that generally considered like on the lower end for most tier lists. But I know it's like a character that Oragard like really enjoys playing. I remember last time I was talking to him, he was saying it's like just a really big fan of playing this character and wants to grind it out with her more. And I mean, I can respect it. Using all the drives to jungle. And I imagine in this matchup as well, knowing Molotov is a Tager player, is like sticking out. New is kind of like the very traditional zoner of this game. Yeah, Kale, the winner of this is getting the 8th spot for the SnowField Series Finals Invitational bracket. I've heard people say this matchup is even. Is it true? Well, like, I would be able to, like, tell you from, like, experience or seeing it before, but it doesn't look great right now. Okay, well, get the charge. Okay, never mind. Maybe this thing, maybe this thing's we don't know, but, okay, like, the burst and we're right back to neutral again, where, again, that 5D does not look great. And even these super armor at times, like, it just look like dash right through. Tager does have the highest health in the game by like a pretty decent amount, so you do have to get like quite a bit more damage, which is also great when like new on average doesn't do a lot of damage. But I think with how easily New's been able to get these hits in neutral, again, seems like a slow but pretty successful game plan for Oragard game 1. Maybe even for news that don't dash cancel on reaction. I got bamboozled? What happened?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Okay, now we're going into game 2. We'll see what Molotov is able to do. This doesn't look this doesn't look great. This is the thing, like this is unfortunately what you sign up for when you play Tager. Sometimes you can rob people, but your ability to rob people is not nearly as easy in a matchup like this. Love to see Tager struggle. Damn. The resets in the corner. Oh no. So much damage. The rare high damage from New. Just one more hit after. And charging up the armor, but they're just super right after. Can't even burst that. I mean, okay, like big life deficit, but like locking out another round. Okay, that's another thing. The pizza cutter, the wheel, is low as opposed to being a mid, which it is for Lambda. And the drive juggling here. Setting up the gravity well, because Tager's movement wasn't bad enough already. Give me a chance to play. Of course, I'm definitely glad. Look, it wasn't holding that bracket, it was happy to still give you the chance to play, and definitely had a very nice run today. So, yeah, definitely thanks for coming out today. There we go. Okay, Molotov got in. Is it time? No. Okay, backed away. Okay, again, we're back here. Oh, okay, another 5D. I think this might be over. Normally I want to give people a chance, but oh, this looks so rough. The super coming out. Sparkbolt just gets blocked. Dealing with the gravity on the rising JD, and there we go. That is going to be a 2-0 for Oregon.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Okay.
Rebel.
So we got MetalWolfx and ShoWicha a little bit out of order right now. So my Ragna actually is like a, oh hang on, yes, Gambler. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Ragna is actually like one of the tougher matchups for mod, but absolutely still doable. But yeah, Ragna actually has some like tools to check my pretty well. So we'll see how that comes into play, but MetalWolfx is already off to a pretty good start. Jumping right over the XC. The DP coming right out. That's the thing, when you got these characters that typically revolve around a lot around this like kind of frame trap, strike, throw type game plan. DPs can be pretty strong. Oh, MetalWolfx, make sure you got these barriers on lock. I don't know what MetalWolfx hit there, but it got punished hard by the 60. I'm trying to... Was that 2C? I don't know if 2C is the play here. But ShoWicha... Yeah, it looked like MetalWolfx was doing pretty well at first. My guess would be Flip. I mean, I don't know like, Flip is pretty bad in this matchup. Because Ragnar just has, like, so many moves. Like, Blood Scythe covers Flip so well. And of course, just 5B. 5B is an incredibly active and long-reaching body property move, so... You really gotta be careful, but... my still got some very strong tools. Just gonna... Okay, keep it simple. Don't go for the fancy. Try to reset with the 2C. Gets in with the TRM. Gonna be going to the corner. ShoWicha gonna burst out of that. Can absolutely make this back. And MetalWolfx trying to not overextend in neutral. Because again, the reward for Ragna on hit is pretty high, so you gotta be careful. And the safe jump after does not want to deal with the DP. No! I don't know if that was supposed to be like a... I don't think that was a confirming the super, but unfortunate. Was probably supposed to be a pressure reset, but probably not expecting 2B to actually hit. Counter assault, not dealing with the Gauntlet Hades mix. Just swinging around that JC. Yeah, they were gonna whiff. Gotta be careful. Just keeping it simple. Command dash throw.
Rebel 3. Action.
Yeah, unfortunate. I assume it's supposed to be like, it's really rare, but you can do like angle the spear downward and then like dash in as a pressure reset. Because I assume it is also like variable frame advantage depending on how far away you are. I'm trying to bait out the burst and pop the OD. That's no! Didn't confirm the kill! Oh, okay. A little bit of spaghetti coming out here from MetalWolfx. But gets the kill in the end with the JC. More of like variable heart frame. You know what? That was actually true. Just taking a moment to think before we head into game 2 here. Okay, hang on. Okay, it looks like Molotov will be here. For after this, so let me quickly. Actually, I'll deal with that. We'll challenge is showing after that. After this, just throwing out the 5A stagger. The JB, the ass hitbox. Getting the tech that time. With the JC, immediate burst from MetalWolfx. Doesn't want to give ShoWicha any momentum. Big 2C counter hit. ShoWicha not opting to burst. Eats a, like, well over 3k. Tries to air dash for the delayed overhead mix-up. But caught by the DP. Excellent blocks from MetalWolfx. Blocks the Gauntlet Hades and the 6B after. Or the Gauntlet Hades RC air dash, to be specific. Doesn't get the tip or hit of him or Yuri. 6A just barely too late. And we're right back playing this, like, very, very patient, safe neutral. Which I definitely think is kind of what you want to do here, as my... Try to fake a Flip. I definitely think Flip is pretty risky in this matchup. Again, we're just like 5B being such a strong and prominent option from Ragna. Out the 2A. We'll get the tech on the tick throw. Dive barely whiffs. I'm sure MetalWolf maybe wanted to just do like dive RC. Had a full meter to work with. But unfortunately, he's gonna whiff. ShoWicha gonna get the punish. Fireball baits out. Oh no, ShoWicha hard tech in my Blazblue Centralfiction. No, get that out of here. Another chunk of damage. Safe jump, no DP there. Another throw. Okay, ShoWicha has definitely been getting more like on top of these techs as the set's been going on. Tries to bait the burst, gets the throw reset after. Getting a good chunk of damage here. We'll get a little bit of life back after. Tries to air dash also. Both of these players have tried to do the air dash mix instead of the safe jump. Follow up on Nightmare Edge, no punish. MetalWolf gonna use the OD, get as much off of this as possible. I don't think this kill, even like suit. Wait, no, never mind, this kill. This absolutely kills. Holy shit. Never mind, I lied. MetalWolf going for the double super. I'm saying it's not killing because I don't know OD combos, that's why. Using these flips. Flip actually, flip under pressure, not great, but you can use it to try and like make the opponent not be super sure about their anti-air, because it can work pretty well as an anti-air bait. Make them think twice before hitting 6A. Going for the throw after again. And getting quite a few of these. Big damage coming out. Just needs one more hit. Pops the OD through the health thing, but the second hit comes out, and that is enough. ShoWicha gonna take game number 2. So like cross on it, but just like running under. There can be some funny cross-ups with taking. Potty heading into game 3. This has been pretty close between both of these players. So we'll see what happens. And the early burst coming out from MetalWolf, and the early burst from ShoWicha. Both of them like 10 seconds into the set, they are both on 0 burst. Unfortunately, you'll probably make it. Unfortunately, yes, we got the Mexico team kill here. The block MetalWolf is like pretty consistently like able to block a lot of these like the borderline reactable overheads. A lot of damage coming out. There's one more reset with the gauntlet Hades. MetalWolf probably just expecting it to kill. I don't know if that was intentional, but hey, it works out. Well, let's see if MetalWolf's able to hold on. Gets this frame trap on the spear toss. Getting in with the JC. Is that clicking sound from the stage? That's not just me, right? Is that the crabs? Tries to jump and bait out another hard tech, probably. ShoWicha not taking it. Excellent delayed gauntlet. Hades getting a big corner kill. Big damage coming with it. Oh no. I don't know if that was a flip attempt, but that is why you don't flip in this matchup. Okay, just that 5B. Gets in with the JC. This is a full combo in the corner. This is okay, funky route. I don't know that route. Big JC counter hit. Okay, okay. I was wondering if MetalWolf was about to go for the tipper combo. Goes for the stance overhead. No, drops the combo. The dive whiffs. No punish. Counter assault to get out of the corner. No punish on the DP. Dash in after. Going for all the fireballs after. Frame trap. No meter left. Punish on the blood scythe. Blocks Gauntlet Hades RC mix. Blocks the other. Oh, going all for the highs. 6D starter. Not going to be enough to kill, but this should be even right after. Tries to roll out, manages to. Okay, jumps out of the blood scythe. 10 seconds on the clock. JC, and the JC counter hit. MetalWolf keep holding it down. gonna go on to game number 3. All comes down to this. Charge the full spear. Full spear charge is on block. JB should be going. Oh, okay, just goes for the A here. DP gonna go right through the 5C. That 6B is gonna work out. No, drops the 5C. Definitely, I imagine both players, there's nerves coming out from both of them. We're in loser's quarters here. We're in game 3 last round. Not trying to risk anything. There's a big JC. That is going to absolutely even things up. Just keeping the combo simple. The safe jump is not as safe as you think. Jumps out of the 6B. Another DP from ShoWicha. And the 5B there should be it. And it is. DPRC closing it out. And ShoWicha will take the set 2-1.
Wheel of Fate is turning.
Every top tier? Yeah, pretty much. Oregon staying over here to fight Jahvahn. So Jahvahn, oh, we gotta swap side. We got, yeah, Jahvahn with S as expected. Well then, going with the Jin for this matchup. Actually, Jin is generally a pretty strong character. I imagine doesn't really do too bad against S. I was gonna say, hang on, I missed a whole bunch of Chakra, Louie, Void Gear, Plop, and Bill Swifty. Thank y'all, all of y'all, for claiming those match winner codes and guard, but also thank you so much for that follow. Very much appreciate all the support out here. Big 6B anti-air. The S Classic close out the round. Using the air fireball to get in. And Izanamis. Not today. But on your average SnowField, usually there is like Nano or Boolicious, two like very, very prominent Izanami players that have entered quite a bit. Oh, we've also had a Jiv on a few times for now. So not today, but definitely characters you can expect to see around these parts. And oh my god, Jahvahn, perfect to close out the second round. Just playing on point right now. And going right back to character select, we'll see what is the play here. Okay. You're going with the new here. See more of Jiv. I'm definitely a big Jiv fan.
The Wheel of Fate is turning.
Okay, we'll see how the new works out. Again, I've definitely like seen like Aura's definitely said like wants to grind out new a lot more, and there's also a character that a lot of people don't really know the matchup. She's like very rare. There really isn't like anyone that's playing her at a top, like a high level in North America right now. Throwing out the drives. Jahvahn sitting back and blocking. Not particularly easy, but one fireball is all it takes. Able to get in now on the blue beat. Unfortunately, no tech from Beauregard. Having to deal with the crest, just caught on a wake up. Big damage coming out. The JD's block. Counter Assault just wants the corner here. Not a lot of life to work with. Excellent, the drive. Sniping Jahvahn out of the air. Another 5B on the wake up. Just gets the instant overhead. I'm assuming that's an instant overhead right there. This should be it with meter. There we go. Big comeback from Beauregard. Yeah. Oh, you're just starting Blazblue. I definitely wish you best of luck on the grind. Definitely a very, very sick game to grind out. Not recording Jiv Kairos last weekend. That's unfortunate. Definitely, like, understandable that not everything's been streamed, but, definitely some matches at Slashback that, unfortunately we did not get to see. Best gambling moves to not to gamble. Let's see. Beauregard, the new pick seems to be working really well, but the anti-fireball super, immediate counter just out of here. The 3C barely catching, and another 5D. Another tricky thing is, like, when those drives are happening is, like, you can't really burst that. She's way too far away. Super coming out. Just using that to keep Jahvahn at bay. Jahvahn does have the super, and yeah, that's exactly... Orgard, help me out on commentary. Just with the... Show it out. Like, yeah, you cannot burst that. You just get caught out. You just get hit again after. Yeah, we're definitely looking just like so much more comfortable with New right now. So we'll see if he can carry this momentum into just winning the set. Oh, okay. Or also just like in chat helping us out. I haven't played Generous in ages. Okay. So yeah, so we've just like been like going full New. I know the last time we saw Aragard on here got top 8 with like going all New with some like very, very strong wins. So I certainly don't doubt it. JC, it's still Jahvahn's turn after. The damage in the corner. She should type while doing up the NB. JD catching the roll with meter. Oh no, happy little resets to JC! We're trying to go for the instant overhead, but that was a combo. But hey, a little bit of spaghetti, it sometimes works out. Jahvahn on set point now. But right back to the new game plan. I mean, just hanging out at full screen. Gravity well, throwing out the drives. Throwing out the 5D on the landing after. It's not a lot of damage, but definitely got such a big advantage in the neutral here, where these hits, it's definitely a lot harder for Jahvahn to get a hit right now. Doing a good job still block. The 4D is the one, like the little sword that comes from like above and behind. That is an overhead. And the run-up super catch, but the quick rise mash. Jahvahn not holding anything, but that 2D catching Jahvahn all the way at the top of the screen. Orgard with a very, very big burst advantage. Let's see, pops the OD, but the DP right through after, expecting Orgard to hit something and guesses correctly. 2C anti-air. Not the one you see too often when 6B is an option. There's 2D once again. Big anti-air combo into so much. But still not able to escape the corner. Caught by 6A overhead. I don't know how much damage this normally leads to, but S can definitely get some very, very strong conversions. Not pay attention to those because I'm used to Lambda rather than New. Lambda is definitely a lot more common than New is. Though even then, both are, I'd say, are still pretty rare. And these loops, no, drops the combo, no burst to force Orgard back in the corner. Tries to go through the fireballs, but coming out early enough. See, any hit will do it at this point for Jahvahn. But Orgard looking to slowly bring this back. Has full resources on deck. So I don't know if you can, like, pop OD and just spend meter. A lot of the barrier is also looking pretty low. So you gotta be careful. Pops OD, EA gets blocked, doesn't get the punish! Very unfortunate there. Now you're blocking S in the corner. She does have 50 meter. Just caught by the 3C. Tripping Orgard up, and that'll give Jahvahn the win 2-1. Now we got winners, finals. BananaKen and Adroth have been waiting very patiently as the last 2 players in bracket that have not lost a set yet. Winner guaranteed a spot in grand finals. Loser has to go down and fight the winner of ShoWicha and Jahvahn. So we'll see what happens. The meaty throw, Adroth expecting to have to block that fireball. Now the super ball is up. This is the very rough situation. Like, you don't have seals as Susan. You're dealing with all the Kokonoe set play. And Raito losing, so you're claiming that code as well. Very much appreciated. Wait, I sent gambling, right? Okay, I sent gambling. Good. Well, that's the thing. With the way, I mean, it's with the way Susan works, kind of by default. Like, you gotta need that one hit to get that snowball rolling. And if you don't get that one hit, you are having a little bit of a rough time. On top of the quick rise claws, manages to catch and get spark hands. I definitely would say we were asking earlier, what's the seal that Adroth likes Wonka? Because every Susan has like a seal they like going for before the others. That's usually just personal preference. It's look, I've been seeing Adroth go for spark hands quite a bit. What a mash through that 6B! Thanks for claiming that match Reno code. Delaying the fidget spinner in. That's one thing. Susan does have a very, very strong anti-air in at 2C, so even with I'd say the risk reward is in at least the anti-air rate on fidget spinner is very low. Want to minimize those risks, but here we go. Adroth gets the catches with the Grand Viper. Even it up the round, showing this is absolutely, despite how that first round looked, it's absolutely doable. Just to match, you staggering with the 5A and 2A. 5A is a really godlike button for pressure. It literally is. It's like +3 or something, and like, because it's only like 6 frames of recovery. He's got the jazz hands coming out. The crush trigger, get this full extension, going all the way to the corner. Pops OD, wait, say no, okay, never mind, just not kill. And resetting with the graviton, using that to teleport out of the corner. Adroth also using the graviton to get out of the corner. Here, a last hit situation for BananaKen. Adroth really just needs any opening. The Grand Viper, no, just caught. Frame trapped by the Grand Viper. That's a really scary situation because, like, Grand Viper has like 1,000,000 hits, and any of them can be RC'd into usually like overhead or throw typically, and it can be any of those hits. So it's a very serious situation. It might have just been like IB, like try to get as many IBs there, give you as like, especially on those like multi-hitting moves. Fidget spinner is another one where if you just like try and go for a bunch of IBs, you can get a little bit of extra meter. But I also like Spooky saying, we're trying to IB Grand Viper, especially in that situation where it's literally any hit. Doesn't seem great. Might have been trying to jump out in case was like expecting the RC and trying to jump out. Also, Boring Sword, Gark, and the bluest things. Thank you so much for the U3 as well for claiming those match Reno codes. It looks like BananaKen's bringing it right back. Once again, Adroth expecting to block the set play, but caught by another meaty throw. Another very, very strong round to BananaKen. I really do think like those first hits matter so much, as it typically does for Susan. But even more so when like the snowball effect for both of these characters in this matchup. Another 5B, has the crouch confirmed, has DP and Wheel on deck to see with. Kokonoe can use the graviton sets to delay her falling a little bit. Super Ball barely not connecting, the super just in time. Like a frame later, Adroth is getting hit. Not a lot of damage, but you secured your spot in the corner. But right after that, BananaKen out with the 6B. The no cross up. Delayed overhead with the J2C. Getting a lot of meter off of this. Big juggle with the gravitons. Another Super Ball coming out. Bringing the Super Ball over there. Force. No escape for Adroth. Brought back in with the graviton. Able to get the throw into the corner we go. Barely not able to get another 50 meter to get the kill. So having to hang back. Jumps out of the Susan pressure. Block right as the graviton pulls him into BananaKen. Just blocking back. The 2C doesn't get punished. And the 5B on the landing uses the OD to confirm the kill. Another very strong round for Adroth here. 2C anti-air catches the air dash coming in. Massive reward for Adroth. Has Wheel on deck. Gonna get Sword as well. Sword is also pretty good here, where it can be used anti-fireball. The probably rising buttons there for BananaKen. ID throw getting caught, using it to stop the corner escape, but that to wake up with a quick rise mash. BananaKen in a literal last hit situation does not care. The no tech from Adroth, not able to escape the corner still. Claws will get him out, though. Fidget Spinner putting all the way in the corner. Okay, not gonna set the Super Ball from the top of the screen. Those can be very funny. 3C tripping Adroth. Maybe trying to jump out of there. Full stick of butter weight. Oh, the BananaKen does have Golden Tiger on deck. Immediate counter assault away, not dealing with any of that at all. Bursts out. Yeah, that is probably death there. If BananaKen was able to get that combo. Maybe. I might be overestimating Golden Tiger, but oh my god, that thing does a lot of damage. But now we once again have BananaKen with 100 meter. So this should be it. Super Ball and the freeze right into the super. Tying up the games 1-1. It was, well, what's it called? BananaKen popped popped OD, like, right as Adroth bursted. So it was like a jab starter. So it definitely would have been prorated, but it's like, yeah, Golden Tiger was like AK or something. 2C Fatal Startle. That's getting the burst out of Adroth. The 6A barely whiffing, allowing BananaKen to get in. Just throwing out the stagger pressure, keeping it simple. Jason barely whiffing. BananaKen thinking it's his turn, but it is not. Has DP on deck. Gonna have to make BananaKen second guess. Using Fidget Spinner to get in. Big damage comes out. Just caught by the fireball. Maybe expecting a cross-up? I don't know. Got another Super Ball coming out here. Field has to be careful. Blocks the cross, but doesn't block the TKJ2 save. Another round going to BananaKen. Gonna try to take the game lead here. Using Fidget Spinner to get in. See, I just got a couple IBs in that. And once again, even with the jump, BananaKen just loves doing it. Using the Graviton to, like, IAD over you and then make you, like, cross back for the double cross-up. Getting over with the 2, or getting in with the 2B there. Once again, Adroth trying to burst out. The double overhead catching that time. And now once again, Kokonoe set play in the corner. 6B opening up Adroth that time. Is this enough? I think Susan's a little bit too beefy for this to kill. Oh no, never mind. We got 100 meter now. Super Ball. No, just can't get the freeze ray there. But the no cross up there from the teleport. He's gonna take it up perfect to close out game number 3. BananaKen just playing so strong right now. But we'll see what Adroth is able to do. I got mixed there. It is not easy to block a player like BananaKen. My man's here has got so many strong setups. Has the burst out of BananaKen, but was only able to get the DP seal. That should be a punish. Just DPs to keep it safe. And get the guard crush with the sand kick. That's the thing, you gotta be careful again. OD for Susan gives all seals. So long as OD lasts. So typically when you're so like you're experienced fighting Susan, you're keeping track of like what seals he's got on deck, but when he's an OD, he's got literally everything. Big damage coming out from Adroth. This should be able to do it. Get 2D right into the super. Got so many seals on deck. This does so much damage. Yeah, this super does more damage for every seal you got. Each seal adds a little bit, or adds like varying amounts of extra damage. I believe Spark Hands is actually the most rewarding one for that super. Yeah, I thought a button was coming out there. Anti-air 5B. Not getting much though. God Press on deck. The very slow but rewarding command grab for Susan. We'll see if Adroth actually uses it. Not something you see too often, but a tool used rarely enough where you might forget about it. But that's not even gonna matter. Doesn't even need God Press. No Susan really does. But Adroth gonna close out game number 4. And it feels like this set's been going by really fast, but we're on a game 5 now.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
So we'll see. It all comes down to this now. Yeah, it's like been very back and forth and very fast games. But only 2 or 3 rounds left now. No punish on the fidget spinner. Blocks the caught by the jam session there. I think those all are snowball characters, so I definitely think the reward, not just like the hit, but like the situation they're putting you in after. Very scary after that first hit. Another fidget spinner. Is this enough? Yeah, this should be enough. Right into the Blaze automatic super. That super there, the missile, just has so much minimum damage.
Rebel 2.
So BananaKen looking very strong, but I mean, from what we've seen from Adroth, absolutely not out. Yeah, yeah. Snowball hard enough if they get the whole SnowField. Getting all these 6As, got level 2 claws and DP. Graviton pulling Adroth right into that throw attempt. Doesn't lead to much, but opens up with the 6B. That's the burst from Adroth. At least still has DP on deck. Being slowly pushed to the corner, caught by the 3C on the landing. As BananaKen, huge opportunity. No burst for Adroth. No way he's getting it back either. And now you can freely run your Kokonoe set play in the corner. Adroth has 50 meter to work with. We'll say, I don't like DPRC even here, just because like Super Ball's a thing. And crosses up as the Super Ball lands, using that teleport to his advantage. That is going to be a 3-2 for BananaKen. ShoWicha and Jahvahn will fight. Winner of this gets to go fight Adroth. I know ShoWicha was actually sent here by Adroth, so I'm sure wants the chance at the rematch. Actually, Jahvahn, both of these players were sent here by the 2 remaining players, so yeah, both of these players looking for that chance to get their runbacks. No punish on the DP, gets the instant overhead though. The rising JB. JB is such a strong. We haven't seen it like used too much to its strengths, but like it's very active. It's got 2 hits. It's very large. Well, it has an insane hitbox. You can convert it very easily into full combos, especially on counter hit. Overall, just like insane air to air. Also works pretty well as a jump in. Using the fireballs to just zone out, gets 4 set up. 6A Anti are gonna catch Jahvahn on the air dash approach. Carrying all the way to the corner. Nightmare Edge Ender. Solid damage. Goes for the blood side. Actually, I wonder if that's supposed to be a DP punish. Down throw. Yeah, bring a Jahvahn right down. No, you are not escaping the corner today. Using the safe jump. RC once again. ShoWicha definitely seems like a very big fan of doing just the air dash high for the Gauntlet Hades RC mix-up. 3C catching once again. Gonna approach after. Gets the 2B. Gonna carry this all the way to the corner with that RC. Big damage coming up. Has the crest set up. Instant overhead JC. Always gotta be careful, especially with the especially with the crest up. Allowing you, typically you can't convert off you get like very little reward off instant overhead unless you either have meter or set up a crest. And especially with the crest up, you gotta be very careful. What color is the Ragna's clothes? I'm pretty sure this is just like a default color. It looks like a very dark purple. Hellspring just does the first one. Blood Sight, that's plus. Tries to DP, big punish. That was probably a burst bait, but it does not work out. The DP, oh, that was a funky hit. The Boar's DP getting the blue beat combo. OD combo coming out. ShoWicha just mashing that DP. It's like, oh, look, if you drop this combo, I'm probably getting this. But Jahvahn out with the quick rise and then the reset. Oh no, this is looking not great right now. Getting the turn back after the Gawain. Hellsfang RC gonna be going to the corner with this one with some great damage to boot. The wake up DP does not care at all. The RC not able to kill. Pop OD going right through that 5C. This should be enough to kill. Okay, okay. That was a scary combo, the 5D 5D. But it absolutely is enough to kill. And ShoWicha gonna take the first game of the set. Outplay gets on. Damn. Don't gotta be toxic. This also is, because this is losers semis, this is still, this isn't top 3, so it literally is just whoever wins the first 2 games here.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Or whoever wins 2 games first.
Action.
By beyond the approach. It's very big. Even mid-screen you can see that's a lot. Oh shit! D3 coming in $50 to the prize pool. That is certainly not a small amount of money. And also, absolutely not the first time you've donated some Salt Chug of Change to SnowField as well. So thank you so much for the support, not just today, but for all the other SnowFields you support. Definitely, like, up that prize pool to $61 now, so I can't say it enough, but thank you so much, and I'm very much appreciated. A huge shout out to D3 for that. JB stopping the corner escape. Now the 2C RC, interesting. I really 2C is already plus. DP whip, immediate burst. Last hit situation. The fireball, no RC, just keep the turn. Probably trying to avoid the DP, RPS. Wants to keep this simple, get some big hit. No, just caught by the run in 5B. Thanks for running. Of course, I'm always happy to be here to run Blazblue and support the game every week. To be catching out of the air. The fireball keeping the plus frames, that's the instant over, and you see like 1.6k, it doesn't really get like anything special for Oki, but another one coming out. These do add up, and again, especially against a character like Ragna, who is tied for lowest health in the game, could be in a situation like this, no burst, nothing you can really do. This isn't killing, but last hit situation, anything for Jahvahn will work. Now Marriage barely connects. Hellsfang RC. Blood save once again. What's that TK air blood save? Okay, there's the 5-8, but doesn't kill. Frame trap there. Reset with Gawain. I don't know if that was intentional, but hey, it works out. Jahvahn tying up the rounds. Looking to take us to game 3. Smashing after the Hellsfang there. Okay, tries to get in with JC, but 6B sniping out of the air. You always gotta be careful. 6B is something, especially when you're using it as an anti-air against like air dash approaches, is not something you really have to commit too hard to, so you gotta be very careful against S's that are willing to throw that out, which is a lot of them. JC catching the very top there. Maybe like probably catching the startup of 6A. 6A gets a head invuln very early, but I guess like if you do a very early jump in, it will beat it out. The big OD combo. I don't think the OD literally a 20th of a second left. And excellent baits the burst as well. Is this it right here? Oh my god, what a sequence from ShoWicha! Massive OD combo, baits out the burst. And we'll just take the set 2-0 off of that. Now we got Losers Finals, the rematch between ShoWicha and Adroth. So Adroth took this 2-0 back in winner's side of top 8. But during that set, like, ShoWicha kind of just like took those first hits. Oh, sorry, Adroth kind of just took those first hits and carried the rest of them from there. So we'll say 60 plus frames, Adroth just holding down back. Manages to jump out. No punish on that 6B. Susan does have pretty low recover on some of his moves, so you gotta be very careful. Using the RC, but wow! ShoWicha still able to get the mash after. Maybe was expecting a... I was about to say maybe expecting a DP, but still got caught by the 2A after. Trying to jump out, but still no chance. Caught by the 2A, no combo! Backdash, no punish. Now the 5D. Waiting for Adroth to just hit something, but no biting here. We're just keeping it very safe. Gets the 6B. Should be enough? No, I lied. And the whiff throw. Big reward for Adroth here. Getting the side swap and huge damage. This is not a great situation. Throw out the sword super. How's 100 oh my god, okay. EA as well. Adrian's coming out here with the 8k or 7.7k damage. And just like that, it's even. Okay, even if Adroth does not win this, at least has the OD advantage. The TK Bloodside doesn't win. Oh no, that was tragic for ShoWicha. That is not like, okay, like you're coming back into the run back. You're playing so hot. One OD combo takes away 80% of your life. And then you lose the scramble to the drop combo after. That can not feel good. And like that's the thing. That's like the low health from Ragna and like the high potential damage from Susan and OD. Once again, lots of damage coming in. Even after this, like, ShoWicha might get burst back, but Susan or Adrian can just like pop OD. And Arm takes a follow. Appreciate it. And after it's blocked. Just trying to shimmy back and forth a little bit. 2C and even hitting from behind. 60 tries to just go immediately into the super, but the burst is just in time. The double jump JA on the landing. And Adroth will take game number 1. I hate this game. Yeah, that probably does not feel great for ShoWicha in game 1. So probably like, yeah, just sit here. Don't immediately hit that rematch button. Take a moment. Just take a breather. And this is a best of 5 set. So both players do have to win 3 games to take the set. So if ShoWicha is going to turn this around, does have extra time to do so. Just going in, gets hit by the 6A there. Unfortunate drop, but gets the 5B counter hit after. It is massive reward for ShoWicha now. Combo for delay based. Actually, I don't know how great the connection is between these two, because this is Canada to Mexico. Like, speaking literally just distance-wise. Another throw. Well, let's see, just goes right into the super. Looking great. Much better for ShoWicha now. They're probably not the best. I mean, I don't think, like, both of these players are, like, pretty used to net play. So hopefully not too out of their element anyways. Now big OD combo from Adroth. Immediately just catches with the incoming 6C. Now we're gonna end it off. Here we go. Super. Wait, no, that's just death. 2 clean hits from Adroth. Like, that's the thing. Like, Adroth got these combos down. Oh, 6.2k? Off of 6C. That is like the Ragna health difference. The Grand Viper blue bait. Got ShoWicha in the corner once again. Baits out the DP. At least getting the burst out of ShoWicha, but still, you're out of the corner. But now you're dealing with 3 seals unlocked. Grand Viper. RC's the very last second for the overhead. This isn't gonna kill. Looks a little bit too prorated. Very, very low 3k for Susan. I know that was a reset it looked like there. But the 5A meaty just catching something from ShoWicha. And it's another tricky matchup where, because 5A is such a like low committal jab. It's like, again, 6 frames of recovery or something. It is safe against DPs if you meaty it. Actually, I assume even Ragna DP, it's still safe. So ShoWicha's probably taking a moment to breathe. I'm not expecting a character change, but probably just needs a moment to breathe. This is potentially your last game in the tournament. Oh, you can see the Black Onslaught 2 power-up. Looks like we are. We will see how much this helps out ShoWicha here. ShoWicha hasn't been playing, like, super poorly or anything, but in a lot of these situations it is just like, Adroth is able to get these massive combos and just takes the tournament. Or not the tournament, just takes the round off of it. Both characters' overheads, probably buffed a little bit by the connections. JA not going to lead to a lot, but hey, that's the first hit for ShoWicha. Has the advantage now, wants to keep Adroth in the corner. The 6A anti are working out once again. Staircase, Nightmare Edge, and a solid 3k. 6, but like we were just saying, these overheads are getting powered up. Gotta be careful with the health fang though. If you are gonna RC, I believe there is a gap between the first 2 hits. Adroth's barrier is also looking pretty low. Caught by 5B that time. Right into the DP. Lots of damage coming out. Just needs even one more hit here. Adroth still doesn't have any seals unlocked. Once again, the 2A starter. Keep it simple, just go right into the super. No chance of dropping this. That is a perfect.
Rebel 2, action.
To see air dash back after. Does have DP unlocked, so we'll be scared for ShoWicha trying to just do regular Ragna pressure. Again, with Ragna pressure, like a lot of the strengths of Ragna pressure is just like frame trapping and try to just like steal your turn back. Also the strike through. 2B. Get him in that corner confirmed. Double blood side. Once again, Staircase, Nightmare Edge. That just drops. But the 6A anti-air works out again. Staircase, Nightmare Edge. The classic ender. No DPRC. Caught by the Gauntlet Hades. Immediate burst. 6B working out. Is this enough to kill? Pops OD. It should be. Nightmare Edge. And run on the super. And that is I don't know if that was a perfect or a Ragna perfect, but it is going to close out game number 3. For the first time in 5 games between these two this tournament, ShoWicha is on the board. Susan versus, yeah, it's a Ragna versus Susan, Raiden versus Armstrong, basically. Pretty much. That does work out as a very nice analogy. So we'll see if this is the start of the reverse 3-0 for ShoWicha, or if Adroth is just gonna close out the set. Stop any chance of a comeback. And now once again, we're just seeing the regular Ragna pressure, taking advantage of the plus frames. It is very scary to try and mash against the, like, there's gaps in here where Ragna's minus, but in these gaps, he is able to frame trap you, and if you do get caught, you are taking quite a bit of damage. DP gets baited, but the RC is going to keep it safe. DP right back from Adroth, not letting ShoWicha escape the corner, and is going to get caught by the 6D, reaching all the way from across the screen. Solid 5.5k. And the 6B has enough time to DP right through that. I don't know if this is not killing, but 2A should be enough now. There we go, Staircase, Nightmare Edge. Doesn't even need the RC, but had it there anyways, just in case it didn't kill. That's gonna be another round for ShoWicha. We'll see if he can close it out here, at least take us to game number 5. Going up to 6, just trying to get a seal, and does get the DP. Going all the way to the corner, has a wheel as well. Grand Viper comboing right into it after the unlock. And level 2 wheel. So big advantage for Adroth here. DP RC, trying to bait out DP. Can't punch. 6B does not have a lot of recovery, so gotta be careful about trying to ODR through it. Tries to JC after no DP bait. That 6C is not one you see, man. Oh, I got counter hit too often. Reset with the 6B. Should be enough as long as ShoWicha doesn't drop it. The Nightmare Edge barely enough to take it. And ShoWicha is taking us to a game 5. Let's see, I don't know who is waiting on Remad. We'll see if the comeback is real. Literally 4 download games. But potentially about to do the reverse 3-0 now. We'll see what Adroth can do. I mean, if we're talking about comebacks, like, we still gotta remember some of the rounds, but what an air throw! Calls out the jump from Adroth. Gonna keep him in the corner, not gonna give up this momentum. The JA going over. JA got that big hitbox. Never watch us do the commentator's curse. Let's see. I'm usually one that never wants to count people out, especially in a game like Blazblue. So we'll see. It tries no DP bait, or no DP again. 60 gonna get punished there. Using the, ooh, okay, JC after the DP. The super is unfortunate. The OD ran out right before it could be the OD version. But hey, still got that damage, still getting a solid chunk of HP back. Blood Scythe getting blocked. Let's see, big advantage. ID right over the sword. Doesn't get the big punish though. Getting the 2C. Yeah, 2C definitely hidden behind. Has a few very strong seals unlocked. I'm curious even now if Adroth will use God Press. And both of them IEDJC. Just trades out. Blocks the 60, but doesn't get the punish. I believe 5B is just like 1 frame too slow. Using the RC to keep up the advantage. And goes for the... Wait, was that God Press mid? Wait, you can use that mid combo? Is that a thing? If I was looking at the combo counter right. Okay, off of Fatal. Huh. I actually did not know that. That's really cool. 2C anti-air working at once again. You gotta be really careful. Like, once that thing gets head involved, like, it is unstoppable. DP right through the 6C. ShoWicha getting advantage back in neutral, but no. Gauntlet Hades blocked. We see the proper punish. No meter to RC there. And once again, Adroth got a few seals on deck. Not what you want Susan to have at all. Just throwing out the 5As once again. The claws are sieged, DP'd right after. No Adroth wants to keep that turn. JA counter hit and the DP bait once again. Adroth shutting down the comeback. And will take the set 3-2. Now we got Adroth crawled back from loser's side to fight BananaKen once again. The set between these two was very close in winners finals. Like game 5, going back and forth between the two. So I'm sure Adroth wants to make it a different ending at least this time. And another mash calling out the Graviton pressure reset. The wake up Super Ball though. Like the first knockdown Adroth gets, BananaKen, like showing the willingness to wake up Super. The Reese counter hit. This should be enough. No? Okay, no, I wasn't lying. Yeah, the freeze. The minigun after is barely enough to kill. Didn't have the meter for the super, but didn't even need it. And the interesting 5C round start. I don't know what that was supposed to call out, but gonna have to spend the burst to get some advantage in neutral. Has DP and immediately uses it. Again, doing a good job. IB in that 6B has gotten quite a bit of BananaKen's barrier. OD right through, and that was early enough to EA the 6B. Goes through, got some pretty solid damage, and right back to neutral, more importantly. Doesn't. Unfortunate cross up there for BananaKen. The 5B going the wrong way. And all the IBs coming out, getting that little bit of extra meter, pushing Susanoo away. 3C getting IED right over. Almost every seal on the lock for Adroth here. They're playing this opening, take out the final anime for BananaKen by leaving in this comeback. It does almost have 100 meter to work with, can certainly do this. DP bait. Fireball start is probably not the best thing, so. But still, we got Super Bowl Ender. We still have another 50 meter to work with. The DP doesn't work. Blocks the J2C after, and the 5B punishing the fidget spinner. Adroth's taking us to game around 3. Significant OD advantage here. Yes, Super Bowl just says. Big fidget spinner started dropping the 3C, but the JB works out. 6B after. That's the burst from Adroth. Blocks the JB. The Graviton pulling Adroth a little bit back. Once again, BananaKen's like just occasionally using it, but has been doing a pretty good job with the Graviton to like just bring Adroth right to him. The cross up, a lightning 50-50 in the corner. The Super Bowl Ender once again. Not a fun situation to be in. Same side, tries to counter, still got, but has enough time to 2C still. Tries to bait out the Super Bowl, but BananaKen knows the bait is coming. So just takes advantage of it, mashes, and gets the 6B after. Taking game number 1. Pretty good start if you're BananaKen here. But we'll see. Adroth is certainly not letting these games like go easily. I mean, really careful. Big JA counter hit. You gotta be really careful. Yeah, OD against Susan feels like you really gotta make sure you're catching, like, I guess anything that isn't a jab. Because those jabs recover way too fast. But now this is where you want to be if you're Adroth. What a teleport! Going right around the 6B. And now we're playing the Kokonoe game. Fortunate wake up OD does not work. And the IED is caught by the 6A. Giving BananaKen. Uh-oh! Oh! Uh-oh! What's going on? Unfortunate connection stuff going on, but I guess it is fine. Tries to super. No punish. Oh! Sets up the black hole! And that's gonna catch Adroth. Bringing him right back down. Well, see, this looks pretty prorated. But, oh, the super is definitely gonna kill, yeah. Black hole. In 31 SnowFields, I'm pretty sure that's the first one I've seen. I, like, forgot that super existed. 6A just getting blocked that time. Jam session, stopping the mash, gets the burst out of Adroth. Doing these IED backs now. It is a little tough. Without any kind of seal, Susan doesn't really have any anti-air baits. Normally you'd want like wheel or something for that. I'm just waiting for the C4 to detonate. Caught by the crush trigger. Not a lot of damage, but everything absolutely will add up, especially against a big health character like Susan. Bob, a quick rise mash. Getting the IED over JD, so at least gets Grand Viper. Trying to maybe block out J2C. Just hanging back. Doesn't want to risk anything too much. 5A just stop on the air dash approach. Oh no, the mash from BananaKen. Big 6B fatal. Doesn't lead to too much mid-screen without seals. No, not trying to risk anything. Like, Golden Tiger could potentially happen with a combo. Get the meter gain for it, but... Jam Session forcing Adroth down into the corner. Trying to throw out the sword as anti-projectile, but doesn't work. No anti-air. Got caught by the fidget spinner. Basically no health for Adroth left. Can't take any hit. JB doesn't kill. Tax the air throw. JB on the landing. Got 10 seconds. You gotta make something happen. BananaKen just playing the keep away game now. No, just caught by the Super Ball on the landing after. Excellently played from BananaKen. That's the thing, like, the Super Ball at the top of the screen is a very, like, funny setup that is not easy to block. And now BananaKen on the verge of a 3-0. Potentially securing that spot in the SnowField Series Finals. Just needs to win 2 more rounds. But Adroth off to a very strong start. Got rid of the OD. Has Grand Viper, DP, and now Spartans. Big 6B fatal. Oh no, that was real big. Oh yeah, it's also the orange versus the banana. Really got the fruit battle coming out here. 2A starter. Just close it out with the super before Burst comes back. No chance of being able to escape. Let's see. Tries to go for the rare throw, which I don't even, like, throughout all the sets, I don't even think Adroth has gone for throw much. Which, I mean, you typically don't see from Susan much, despite, like, moves like 5A being very, very plus. Yeah, the fruit iceberg and seal. Well, we'll see which one reigns supreme. Blocks the no crosser. Blocks the crush trigger as well. Tries to 2C, but the fidget spinner coming in much later. The row barely whiffing. That crush trigger is gonna work out. BananaKen in a pretty nice situation to take this round. Catches the mash from Adroth. I don't know what it was. Just caught by the 5A, not enough to kill. Watch J2C. Crush trigger is baited. And that is a perfect from BananaKen. Moving on to tournament point. Just needs one more and will take the entire tournament. And get that SnowField Series spot. Gets the 2A starter once again. Just trying to find some way. What a mash! It knows the 3C was dropping. Blocks the double overhead, gets the 5A after. Tried to bait out the burst, but hey, you're at least out of the corner here. Rising JA, catching the jump. Knows Adroth was trying to go in the air with how much 3C was coming out. Empty air dash 2B now. Don't, can this kill OD and 50 meter? Just throws out the Super Ball, seems like the safe play. I mean, you got the mix options. And the run up throw in between Super Ball hits. That is all BananaKen needs. Is going to take Grand Finals 3-0 here. And with that, BananaKen is your winner for SnowField Blazblue Centralfiction number 31.